After the age of 50, many people start waking up with stiffness, pressure, and nagging discomfort in the body. It might be pain in the lower back, tightness in the hips, tension across the shoulders, or aching knees that make simple activities like getting up from a chair, walking, or climbing stairs feel harder than they used to. But what if most of that pain didn't come from age, but from muscles and joints that have become too tight, weak, or restricted from years of sitting and not moving enough? The truth is that the body is designed to stay mobile and pain-free at any age, but when muscles shorten and joints lose flexibility, pain becomes the natural result. Today we are talking about 5 simple stretches that almost no one over 50 does consistently, yet they are powerful enough to fix up to 90% of the daily aches that older adults experience. These stretches target the 5 most problematic areas of the aging body: the hip flexors, hamstrings, lower back, chest, and glutes. When these areas loosen up and start working properly again, posture improves, circulation increases, nerves stop being compressed, and pain begins to fade, often within days. The first stretch is a deep hip flexor stretch, because tight hip flexors are one of the biggest causes of lower back pain after 50. Years of sitting, whether in the car, at a desk, on the sofa, or at the dining table, shortens the hip flexor muscles at the front of the hips. When these muscles tighten, they pull the pelvis forward and put constant pressure on the lower spine. To perform this stretch, kneel on one knee with the other foot in front as if in a half-kneeling lunge. Lean your hips gently forward while keeping the chest lifted. Within seconds you should feel a strong stretch along the front of the hip. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. Doing this daily helps release the muscles that control hip posture, improving walking mechanics and reducing lower back compression. The second stretch focuses on the hamstrings, those long muscles running down the back of the thighs. Tight hamstrings are a major contributor to lower back pain, knee discomfort, and poor posture. When they shorten, they pull downward on the pelvis, causing the spine to lose its natural curve. This creates pressure that is especially noticeable when bending forward, standing up, or sitting for long periods. A simple hamstring stretch can be done seated on the floor or on a chair. Extend one leg straight, keep the other bent, and gently reach forward from the hips, not the neck. The goal is not to touch the toes, but to feel a long, controlled stretch along the back of the leg. With repetition, this stretch helps improve mobility, ease back tension, and restore proper posture. The third stretch targets the lower back, an area that is notoriously tight for older adults. The lower back often becomes overworked because it compensates for weak glutes, stiff hips, and inactive core muscles. One of the best ways to relieve this is the simple knee-to-chest stretch. Lie on your back, pull one knee gently toward the chest, and hold for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing slowly. This stretch decompresses the lumbar spine, opens the lower back muscles, and improves circulation to tissues that may not have been moving properly. After performing this on both sides, many people notice an immediate sense of relief and lightness in the back. The fourth stretch is extremely important in the modern world because nearly every adult has some degree of chest tightness from years of slouching over phones, laptops, steering wheels, or work tables. When the chest becomes tight, the shoulders roll forward, the upper back weakens, and neck pain often develops. A powerful chest stretch can be done while standing in a doorway. Place both hands on the sides of the door frame, step one foot forward, and gently open the chest while the shoulders pull back and down. Holding for 20 to 30 seconds helps lengthen the pectoral muscles and counteract decades of posture damage. Many people are surprised how much better they can breathe after this stretch because the rib cage opens and the lungs expand more easily. The fifth stretch focuses on the glutes, which are essential muscles for stability, walking, balance, and protecting the lower back. Over time, sitting causes the glute muscles to deactivate, which forces smaller muscles to take over work they were never designed to do. This creates hip pain, sciatic nerve irritation, and weakness in the lower body. A simple stretch called the figure 4 can immediately relieve this tension. Lie on your back, bend both knees, then place one ankle over the opposite knee. Reach through the gap and gently pull the lower leg toward the chest until you feel a stretch deep in the hip and glute area. Holding this stretch helps release pressure from the piriformis and surrounding muscles, which can dramatically ease sciatic-type pain. When these 5 simple stretches are done daily, they restore mobility to the joints that carry your body every day. Most older adults do not need complicated exercise routines to feel better, they simply need to unlock the muscles that have been tightened by years of use and inactivity. The key is consistency, not intensity. You don't have to push hard, sweat, or hold the positions for minutes at a time. What you do need is to make these stretches part of your routine, whether in the morning to start the day loose and energized, in the evening to unwind and remove the tension of the day, or even during office breaks if you spend lots of time sitting. After a week, many people report better sleep, fewer morning aches, more effortless movement, and improved posture. After a month, they often walk differently, stand taller, and feel younger because the muscles have begun functioning the way they were meant to. This is not just about removing pain, it is about giving the body the mobility to enjoy life fully again. Imagine going for a walk without worrying about your knee tightening up. Imagine getting out of bed without stiffness. Imagine standing up from a chair and feeling strong instead of sluggish. These are the results that thousands of people experience when they bring daily stretching into their lives. The body is resilient, and even after 50, 60, 70, or beyond, it responds quickly when you give it the mobility it has been missing. So try these 5 stretches every day for the next week and pay attention to the difference. Your body will thank you, your posture will improve, and most importantly, your pain will begin to melt away.